Greetings, everyone. This is Anyutazi Afrayan, she who brings forth. Here is my 38 plus 3 days belly. We are sticking out there now, aren't we? I'm actually basically full term, but I would love for baby to stay in there for a couple of more weeks as I continue to prepare for her coming. And today I'm a little bit done up because I did another photo shoot. And we did a photo shoot at the sand dunes today. So, yes. And it was a little bit of a task just climbing up the sand dunes and getting out there. We left super early this morning so that we wouldn't be out there when it was too hot. So it was about 4 a.m. that we left. And yes, we had a fun time out there. The children loved it. So I can't wait to share those photos with you. Wow, this has been such an amazing week. We have moved yet again. I thought that our previous home was going to be the home that we would birth in, but where we're at now is so much better. There's a lot more cool things here that is just more suitable for this birth, and so we went through our move and we're here, we're settled, and just now finishing up the prep for the baby. I did want to mention that I am on baby list. I'll be leaving my baby list in the description so that if anyone wants to support, I welcome all the support. I do appreciate all of the likes and comments and questions, and I've been feeling really, really good. I'm very excited about welcoming baby into this world and going through the whole process. It's an amazing experience and feeling. She's been moving around a lot. I think she went down a bit, just a little bit, but I can still, I'm not yet experiencing the pubic or pelvic soreness in those particular areas where I really know that the baby has dropped. So I think that's still yet to come. It has been more and more difficult for me to bend down and reach things on the floor, or if I drop something, usually I just ask one of the children to get it because I'm like, I can't do that. Luckily, I don't have to shave my legs. I'm not that hairy. And also during this particular pregnancy, because I'm having a girl, my hormones are such that I'm not really growing much hair on my body. But also aside from that, naturally, I don't have a lot of hair on my arms or my legs. Like it just, I think it's an island thing. Or wherever, because my people come from warmer climates, and so we don't really have a lot of hair. But so I did want to let me see, because there were some questions that I was supposed to answer in the comments that people have been leaving. So I do want to address those. So give me one moment as I pull that up. All right, so one of the questions I got was, have you ever gotten any rude or offensive comments due to the size of my bump? And no, I don't think, to me, if someone has any questions or comments, or, I've never taken it as a rude comment. I mean, sometimes for having a lot of children, people are continuously asking, they'll ask like, are you gonna have any more children, or is this the last one? And maybe that's not really the best thing for anyone to ask, because I'm like, what business? First of all, what business is it of yours? And then, but I don't really like. I don't feel that way. Like I don't. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I know everyone's like, you're so young and you can, you carry very well, and you can probably have more children. This is my eighth baby, and I love babies. I love all of my babies. But I also have a lot of other things that I want to get to. So the possibility of me not having any more children is high, because I do have other things that I want to bring forward into the world. Um, but also if I just so happen to um, get pregnant again after this, then I won't think anything of it. I'll be like, oh, okay, well, God gave me another baby. This is, this is how, this is what we're going to do. Um, and yes, there are ways to avoid, and there are natural good contraceptives that I could take. So those are all things that I have yet to climb that mountain or figure out. Then right now, I'm focused on this baby. So I know some people have said that, oh, I don't look like, sometimes if they see me from here to here, they're like, oh my gosh, and then after they see me from here, and then they see the belly, and it takes a moment for them. They're like, wait a minute, I didn't even know you were pregnant. You can't even tell that I'm pregnant because from up here to here, it doesn't look like I'm pregnant until you see the bump. And that's I mean, I carry well, I guess. I appreciate that as a compliment. I do tend to make healthier choices for what I eat. I'm not trying to keep my weight down like that. It's, I eat well. I did this past week. I was snacking again, like I mentioned before, in my posts, like on Instagram. I could tell when I'm eating too much salt, because then I can feel the puffiness. I can feel it in my legs. I can feel it in my eyes. I get puffy eyes. So in different parts of my body, I know when I'm getting too much salt. Um, and so that's one thing that I do. I'll go in and out of taking those things into consideration. Sometimes if I just know I'm going off, then I'll take a break from the snacks, So it just depends on my day-to-day snacking, how much salt I'm taking in. Because this is a girl baby, I have been craving a lot more sweet stuff. But I will get in some snacks that may be a little bit too salty, or even like nuts, or whatever it is that may have a little extra salt than normal. I will feel it in my body, and it won't be so bad, but I could feel the difference, and I could feel the tightness in my legs. So that's something that I try to avoid. And I don't really have any trouble finding. Oh, another question is that, have or do I have trouble finding clothes that fit and cover the bump? Um, no, I don't. And it's probably just because in general the type of clothes that I choose are going to be long or short like this, and I don't mind showing my belly. Um, I don't have any issues with covering my belly, because unless I'm going to a place where I should be covering my belly, um, I kind of like, it's still warm here, so I don't like a whole bunch of clothes. Like I like to keep my belly out most of the time, or I like to wear really comfortable long dresses. I'm not the kind of person that will just be wearing uncomfortable clothes. Like comfort is such a huge, important thing for me, to always be comfortable. So I don't really have any trouble with finding clothes like that. Um, and yeah, so that's basically it for that one. Um, Let me see if I can find another one. Hold on. All right. So, how much weight have I gained? Right now, at 38 weeks, I am about 150. And I usually fluctuate anywhere between um, 1 to 3 or 4, even 4 pounds um, in a matter of a couple of days. So, but my comfortable my pre-pregnancy weight was about 120. So I've gained about 30 pounds with this pregnancy so far, and I'm totally comfortable with that. I do have stretch marks. I have stretch marks lower on my belly, and I think maybe you might see some in my Instagram post when I post my belly photos. And I just use shea butter mixed with coconut oil on my belly. And I don't necessarily, if they go away with the shea butter, fine. If they decide to stay, then they stay, and I don't have a problem with that either. I do think that they are beautiful and marks that show um, my experience with the expansion of my body with carrying babies. I It's part of the experience. I don't have any issues with them. um, I have been doing so many photo shoots. I'm not going to do a belly cast this time. um, I think it's easier to capture and carry photos um, than to carry around a belly cast, or to have to, because we do move around a lot, and that's just the nature of our work. Um, we enjoy moving around a lot, so having a belly cast is like an extra thing to carry around. And I've done them in the past, and I still have. Um, do I have a belly cast? I think I do. It's somewhere. Um, but anyways, I'm not gonna do one this time. I haven't felt like, I think I'm starting to have to walk funny, have my pregnancy waddle. Um, and let's see. Have you ever had anyone ask to rub or touch the bump to feel the baby move or kick? How do you feel about belly touches? You know, I haven't really had any issues with that, probably because of COVID um, and social distancing. So less people, and I haven't been around that many people, so less people are around me to be asking. If I invite someone into my space and they ask, they're usually close enough for me to feel comfortable with them touching my belly. I also feel like, we are automatically have protections. And so anyone trying to, touch or, I think it's a fascinating thing sometimes when the baby kicks, or I'm feeling it and someone's around, um, then family or friend, and they, want to feel the baby kicking because they've never felt that before. I'm always about sharing new experiences and allowing people to feel that. Of course, they would be close to me. Any people that I'm around right now are closer to us as a family, to me. Um, yeah, so probably in the past I've experienced people asking, and I'm like, no, that's okay. I don't, if I were out and about in public like that. But right now with social distancing, I think people are less inclined to do that. So that's a good thing. Um, I have been, it says, how many kids do you want? I've always known that I was going to have a big family, and I love all of my children. Um, I don't know how many children I'm going to have, um, that comes through my body. I feel like I am a mother to all children. It doesn't matter what. I usually, if a child comes around or it comes into my space, I'm gonna treat them like my own. Like they're all children are my babies, because that's just who I am. I will care for them. I will, I'll look out for them in the way that I look out for my own children. Um, and even sometimes they might be strangers if I'm at the park and I see some children. If they need anything, I'm usually like, hey, you guys, what do depending on if their parents are around or whatever, we offer. But that, yeah, of course things are different now, but that's just who I am. It's like any children that are around, I'm gonna be that mothering figure and have that mothering energy with them. Um, how has hubby been bonding with baby? And oh, I've been okay. So everyone loves the baby. Um, Hubbies love the baby, and all the children love the baby. So this baby gets so much love, like a lot of hugs, a lot of kisses, and a lot of talking and massaging, all of that. So there's never, there's always a lot of love and affection, um, and so that's kind of how we bond, just by simply by touch, massage, and sound. Um, you should do the baby mama. Someone said you should do the baby mama dance video and the pre-pregnancy clothes to try on, the challenge, pre-pregnancy challenge video. Well, you know, I do want to do. I'll probably do some dance videos, um, either before labor or during labor. Um, and I was trying to find clothes that um, I wanted to show, like pre-pregnancy clothes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do those challenges. And I've seen the baby mama dance video. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'll do some other type of dance, but yeah, I'm good on that. But I did the pre-pregnancy clothes. I have to see what I have. A lot of my clothes I can still wear now, because I just like to wear comfortable clothes in general. So usually they'll be loose and there'll be space to stretch out. There are some clothes that I can't, like if there are tight dresses, of course, then my belly won't fit in them. And those are like, I don't even want to try because I just absolutely know that they're not going to fit. I'm talking about 30 pounds extra. So anyways, this has been a very long video. I don't know if I'm gonna share this whole video like this, but um, you know, we'll see how I can cut this up and break this up. Um, but I think that is all for now, you all. I'm excited and I hope I answered all of your questions. We are planning a home birth, and my family is going to be assisting. I'm seeing if my good sister friend is going to come and assist, but we'll see, because it is 2 weeks away, so and only so much time to prep and plan. So you all have a wonderful day. There's the belly. Let me show you one more time. All right. Peace, love, and abundance.